We're James and Holly, and for over 10 years we've both been spending all of our hard-earned money on travel, but things are about to change.
We bought a house!
And the house we have bought is a doer-upper, so we've got to do everything in the house, and we've never done anything quite like this before, so we're complete novices. Welcome to our new adventure.
Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 14 of the House Renovation series.
And if you've been watching all of these videos and all of these episodes, you might have noticed lately that things seem to be coming together and everything's looking all nice and new and fresh and clean.
And then James found more things to break.
I don't break things, Holly, I'm fixing them.
If it involves you with a hammer, you're breaking things.
So I thought I would start off today's video by talking about the bathroom and try to make you understand what is actually happening and one of the main reasons why it's taken us so long to get the bathroom up and running. I say this pretty much in every episode. The bathroom used to be in here, which is the games room, and mine and Holly's spare bedroom. It's going to be the games room. We've moved the bathroom, which was in there, and it's going to be in this room right here. Now, one of the very first videos we filmed on the House Renovation series was removing everything from the bathroom, removing this airing cupboard, taking the wall down, taking all of the old pipes out of the floorboards. Now we need all of those pipes to be put back into the new bathroom. And again, an episode or two ago, I showed me running some pipes in the spare bedroom under the floor. And that was to take the water into the new bathroom. We've got the new soil pipe going in, we've got the sink waste and the sink water, and then the shower will be here. The shower pipes go in the wall. They're kind of hidden at the moment because we're going to have a ceiling fed shower. But to get the actual water into the house, we've obviously got to connect it to the water supply coming into the house. So if we come downstairs into the kitchen, you will see that in the corner up here, we've got the two new pipes, the hot and cold pipes here. And then in the other side, we've got the cold and hot pipe coming down over there, which again I explained in a couple episodes ago. The old pipes, which are these ones here, are no longer needed. That is the last remaining pipes of the whole house of the old system. The mains into the house is down here, so this is the stopcock down here, so the mains cold feed water coming out of under the road and then into the house comes into the house right here. We were actually going to be removing this little porch bit here, but we've decided not to do that anymore. One reason is because we didn't want to move the water mains coming into the house. But the sink isn't staying here. The sink will be getting put in front of the window when we actually do the kitchen. Our hot water system, which is this here, the sun amp, is going to be put into here, so the hot water will be coming from here. The cold water comes from the mains into the house, and now we've basically got to connect everything up together to start making this feel like an actual house again. I don't even know how this house is still standing, to be honest. There we have it. Look at the state of all of this. I can now get to the mains water into the house, which is this pipe right here. Oh gosh, what have I done? Here we go again, Holly. Oh, this is me again. Look, what the heck is that? What was that?
It looks like beads.
Do you reckon that's what the mice have been eating?
I have no idea.
Look at it, it's full.
It looks like beads.
Well, this is under the stairs.
I know.
Look. You see, this is why I want to like knock everything off in this house.
We don't want that.
I don't want that in my house. So whilst I've been tied up downstairs in the kitchen getting all of that work done, I've actually had a plumber out and he's just left and he's fitted the new shower tray. Now this had to be done at this stage because the shower tray, when it goes down, you can't get it back up again because it's fastened to the floor with tile adhesive. It's basically stuck to the floor. And then also with the drainage and stuff, you have to like bolt it on, stick it down all at the same time. And also you might notice now that we've actually got some of the 3mm ply down, which was the same 3mm ply what we put into the spare bedroom. My next challenge in here is to finish putting that 3mm ply down and to get this floor all nice and flat. So I've just cut this little serving hatch out of the floor. The main reason is because I still need to get under the floor, but I still need to get the floor done. So I've basically cut this little hole, this square out, also into the floorboard as well, because our bath taps are going to be coming out of the floor. The hot and cold pipes are these pipes here. Then once that all gets connected up, I can then put this little bit of floorboard back down on here, and then that little bit I just cut out on top, and you would never know, and then the taps will be coming straight out of the floor. Oops. Now I'm not sure if I've said before, but we're actually going to be putting down underfloor heating into the bathroom, so we need another layer because you can't put underfloor heating directly onto a wooden floor. You need some form of insulation to help the heat go up into the room and not down into the floorboards, because that's a complete waste of energy and complete waste of heat. So to do that, we need to put another layer down onto the floor, and that is where this comes in. This is a insulating tile backer board. So not only do we have to worry about the heat going up into the room, we have to worry about, well, what do you put down onto the floor, because we're going to be tiling it as well. So that is where an insulating tile backer board comes into play. So after a little bit of playing around now, I believe that this is the best kind of formation of these tile backer boards, because all of these are full boards. So this kind of layout gives me the least amount of cutting. So the next thing is to screw these down. As you can see, they've actually supplied these big kind of washers which help clamp it down, and also the tile adhesive which we put on top of this for the actual tiles will go through it as well. That's why it's got these holes in to help stick it all down and stick it all together. So got to chuck loads of these in now. I'm now trying to work out how I'm going to lay the tiles. And I want you to comment in the comment section down below whether you prefer option 1 or option 2, because there's a few different ways we can lay the tiles. We can have them kind of horizontally, we can have them vertically. Are they going to be staggered, so they're going to look like brickwork, or are they all going to be straight lined and stuff? So this is option 1, having the tiles how I've laid them out now. So they're going to be on the wall this way and on the floor this way in this kind of brickwork pattern. And now we have option number 2. So basically this wall would be the same, having the tiles this way horizontally, but the tiles on the floor go the opposite way. But the tiles on the back wall would obviously be the same way as it goes up. This is kind of hard to do with my hand. So let me know in the comment section down below whether you prefer option 1 or option 2. So at this point in the video, I'm going to give a bit of a shout out to one of you viewers right there who has commented on our last video, basically giving us some advice, and that is I Am Rob from Cardiff, and he has basically spoke about the shower bit and basically pleading us to use some form of waterproof membrane on the shower area on these like freshly plastered walls, because it will help with waterproofing, so don't just tile straight on. And after talking to one of my friends who's also recently done a renovation himself, he's also done his showering area, he recommended using this. Hopefully this is the right stuff. I should also say, not sponsored. So,
if only.
Mappy, hook us up next time, because this is 50 quid for a tub of this, and it has 3 different things in it. There's a kind of a primer you have to paint on the wall, and then there is this like big rubbery tape stuff. So we have to take that onto all the corners and all of the joints, and then we use another big tub and paint over the top of it, which basically adds a waterproof sealant to the walls, which can add many years to the walls, because, you know, we don't want to be doing this.
We're never doing this again.
Come on, Holly!
Think it's very exciting. However, we are super excited for this because we are laying our underfloor heating, and the brand we're using is called Renovation. There are two main big companies in the UK for underfloor heating, and I asked both of them what I thought were really simple questions, and one of them came back and said I don't know, and one of them came back and conflicted the information on their website. And then when I asked the same questions to the guys at Renovation, they were super helpful, had great customer service. So how are you getting on?
To be honest, this is actually super easy to do, to install, because the electric underfloor heating comes on this like sticky mesh mat. You can literally just stick it straight down on the floor. But one thing we have to remember is when you buy electric underfloor heating is you have to buy the exact size for the usable space in the room, and being a bathroom, it's got to be certain distances away from water source, so like a shower or a bath or something, but obviously our bath isn't in and our sink isn't in. So I've actually drew, I don't know if you can see, I drew on the floor exactly where everything's going to go. So now we're laying the mat out, we know that we're not going to basically go underneath the bath or underneath anything, and we're almost there, to be honest, Holly. Final preparations.
I'm actually so excited.
This is honestly the final bit of preparation. That means that the next video we can actually tile the bathroom and get it to actually look like a bathroom. You've just got to be very careful not to cut the cable, Holly.
James.